An insider has dropped a bombshell Dodgers trade report. We get into exactly what that is in this edition of Dodgers Digest. Hey, this is Mike Nelson. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Myself and Brad J. We're bringing you everyday Dodger content, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and help out a couple really cool Dodger fans. We got a lot to talk about. As we know, the trade deadline is coming up, and we got a couple big reports that are pretty much just showing exactly what the Dodgers are going to do next when it comes to making acquisitions. The best front office in baseball. We just have to sit back and, watch the fireworks, as a lot is coming our way in the next few weeks. But let's get right into the story. As we know, the Dodgers are reportedly showing interest in a pair of Minnesota Twins relief pitchers. That has been talked about earlier today. It was reported the Philadelphia Phillies have been extensively scouting Minnesota Twins relievers Jhoan Duran and Griffin Jax, who we talked about this past week, of the Minnesota Twins, hoping to acquire at least one of them. This is from Bob Nightingale, a pretty good source in baseball. But also, the Twins are drawing strong interest, from the Detroit Tigers, the Chicago Cubs, and the Los Angeles Dodgers and Cincinnati Reds. So the Dodgers are on the list of teams that are trying to acquire a couple relief pitchers that the Twins are basically going to cut loose, right? I mean, the Twins are going to cut these guys loose. The Twins are going nowhere this year. They're not making the playoffs, and they are basically starting to sell their assets as they start to go into a very long rebuild that luckily the Dodgers are not a part of, right? Jax is 1-4 with a 3.92 ERA. Duran is 5-4 with a 1.66 ERA. So very good numbers for Duran. I really hope the Dodgers can try to, get Jhoan Duran. It would be a big trade, to say the least, for the Dodgers. A bullpen that is very much in need of a trade, right? Another insider, also gave a pretty, gave insight today on exactly what the Dodgers are going to do at the trade down. We're going to talk about that coming up next. But yeah, the Dodgers interested in a couple relief pitchers from a couple, from a team that's, going to be selling these guys, right? I mean, both these guys are going to get traded. I mean, it's highly unlikely that either of them finish the season with the Twins. What are your thoughts? What do you think about the Dodgers going after Jax and Duran? Do you think they're good picks? So the Dodgers only go for one? What do you think the Dodgers do in this situation? Well, the most likely scenario is the Dodgers don't get both of them, right? I mean, it's more than likely the Dodgers are not going to get both of them. It'd be crazy if they did, but most likely they're going to get one or the other, right? It's going to be one or the other. That's kind of how it's probably going to go for the Dodgers when it comes to making this kind of, trade, right? With the Twins, I'm sure they're calling up the Twins right now. There's still a couple weeks until the trade deadline, right? July 31st is July 18th today, so still some time to go, right? It's still a few more days to go, a little less than 2 weeks before the trade deadline, so the Dodgers still have time to make a deal. Most likely not going to be able to get both, but which one do you prefer? I mean, if you ask me, I'd rather have Duran, right? I mean, the guy has an ERA under 2. He's been one of the top relievers for the American League all season long. And the Dodgers, I think, are in desperate need of somebody to help out this. I mean, there's too many injuries. There's way too many injuries. Tanner Scott's situation really throws things out of whack as well. Dodgers need to make a move, right? Both right-handers would be significant additions to the Dodgers bullpen and would give them a great chance to repeat. Although, I mean, come on, guys. Even if the Dodgers don't get Duran and Jax, if they strike out and don't get either of these guys, they're still going to be favorites to win, right? I mean, come on. I don't think any move the Dodgers make or they make or don't make at this deadline makes a difference. That's it. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, the Dodgers are World Series favorites, whether they make a big move or not. I think that's something that we're going to be talking about in the next few weeks. We're going to probably debate this with Brad as well. But if the Dodgers don't make any moves in the next few weeks, are they still World Series favorites? I mean, for me, I think they are. I think the way the Dodgers are currently constructed, all the moves that they made in the offseason makes them the World Series favorite by a lot. I mean, the Dodgers are by far, by a long shot, the Dodgers are the best team in baseball. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, sure, statistically, it's close right now. The Dodgers, for the best record and all that, you might say, hey, Mike, it's not that close. It is close, whatever. The Dodgers have struggled at times. but on paper, the Dodgers are the best. And the Dodgers, once they get these guys back, once they start getting Blake Snell, already got Tyler Glasnow back. Once they start getting Roki Sasaki back, once they start getting these names back and they're at full strength, I don't think anybody beats this team. So the Dodgers know that as well, and that's why I really wonder if they're going to be as aggressive as some of these, pretty good sources are saying, right? I mean, we also got a pretty good source today talking about that, Ken Rosenthal. I mean, we know Ken, the bow ties guy from Fox, right? I mean, we see this guy for years on TV. Well, he talked about a little bit what the Dodgers are going to do at the trade deadline, right? After investing $100 million. Oh, my God. Tanner Scott, Blake Tryon, and Kirby is absolutely crazy, right? The Dodgers are expected to still pursue bullpen help, according to sources briefed on the team's plans. That is what Ken Rosenthal wrote. Part of the Dodgers' motivation stems from Scott's struggles. He has allowed 8 homers with a 4.09 ERA compared to only 3 homers all season long last year. I mean, this guy only gave up 3 home runs the whole year last year, and he's already up to 8 this year. It's absolutely crazy, right? And his ERA was 1.75 last year, like I talked about before. He was lights out last year, and this year, it has absolutely been a struggle for Tanner Scott, right? Rosenthal also cited their injuries as a motivation to go into the trade deadline and really be aggressive, right? Part of it also stems from injuries. While some of the Dodgers' injured relievers are projected to return, the production they will provide is not certain. Let me repeat that again. While some of the Dodgers' injured relievers are projected to return, the production they will provide is not certain. So what does everybody think about that? Reading that from one of the best baseball insiders. This guy is a legend. While these guys are coming back, the production they're going to give is not guaranteed, right? So the Dodgers know that. They got to try to be aggressive. They have to figure out a way, I think, to make a trade. If you're looking at it on that angle, the Dodgers need to make a move, right? Because the guys they have coming back might not help the Dodgers at all. They might get hurt again. I mean, will Blake Snell will he be part of the playoff roster? Is he going to be healthy enough to be a starter come playoff time? Is Roki Sasaki to make a difference? You look at the bullpen. Will the Dodgers have a closer come October? Are they going to just be moving different guys? Are they going to have a different guy closing every game out because they can't rely on Tanner Scott come the NLDS, right? I mean, that is a concern, right? I mean, you will hope the Dodgers can rely on Tanner Scott by then because he is going to be on this team. He is going to be on the team come playoffs. I mean, he is on the playoff roster. He's going to be pitching. There's no doubt about that. He's the highest paid reliever. He's going to play. So we just hope he pitches better. And that's why the Dodgers probably need to go out and get some backup to, try to, hopefully get, don't blow any games in the playoffs. Please don't blow any games in the playoffs. As always, make sure to subscribe, and let's go Dodgers. Woo!